I totally understand where you're coming from. And I understand because this has been my thinking for most of my life. I'm afraid to hope that things could actually be better because it feels so shitty when I hope and I hope and I hope and I really tell myself things can be different, and then boom, the other shoe drops, everything turns to shit, and I feel like a stupid, gullible sucker because I thought that things could happen. But the thing is, we don't really invest in it enough. We don't really allow ourselves to believe it. Because when things do turn to shit, don't you say, see, I knew all along that was going to happen. I was just waiting for it. It's the just waiting for it, that keeps the good stuff from ever coming in. We are so used to having our world turned upside down that we can't imagine that it could ever just stay spinning in the way the world is supposed to spin and allow us to have some happiness. And frankly, I believe that some of us have gotten so used to suffering that we have become addicted to it. So we self-sabotage ourselves when things are good because we can't believe that anything could be good for us. That becomes our comfort zone, which sounds really odd, but I mean, we really do this. The pile of shit that the universe has dumped on us as we see it can become our comfort zone, as nasty as it sounds. We get used to nastiness. We get used to being hurt. We get used to suffering. And we get used to viewing ourselves as victims. Even in the things that don't happen the way we wanted them to, there is something to be gained. There's usually a lesson. And we can see that as a positive. If we see that all we are is, that little bug that got squished under the pile of shit that the farmer dumped, it's never going to change because people don't like change. People don't like to step out of their comfort zones. The unknown, change, is fucking scary. It is, because we don't know what we're stepping into. The haunted house, we don't know what's around the corner. Our life becomes that. We can shift our thinking. Okay, if I'm not happy where I am now, what's it gonna hurt if I hope that good stuff can come and change my life? I mean, that's literally where you have to be. Okay, am I happy where I am? Hell no. Do I want to have a different experience in my life? Hell yes. How can I make that happen? To believe. I can make that happen by believing that it's possible. I can make that happen by believing that I'm worthy of having a change in circumstances. I can make that happen by loving myself. Because, in that misery, tippy-toeing through that pile of shit, it may be comfortable, but it's not happiness. We don't really get anything from it except reassurance because it's comfortable. It's what we're used to. There has to be a point where we realize, oh, you know what? It is comfortable here in this pile of shit that's continually added onto from the universe or, the shithead people that are in my life. But if I'm not happy staying here, wallowing through shit, and the thing that I can do to climb out and enjoy the sun shining on me and the green all around me, freedom, is to change the way I think, maybe I should give it a shot. Maybe I should realize, hey, I'm no different than anyone else. There's nothing that makes me special that takes me out of entitlement to happiness and eventually living a life that is pleasing to me. So I think I'm going to actually believe this is possible. I think I will believe that my luck can change. I believe my life can change because I'm powerful enough to change the way I think. And so what goes out there is going to be, you know what, I've had it with this shit pile. Bring on the good shit. Well, you know, maybe we should just stay away from shit because that's part of the comfort zone. Bring on the sunshine. Bring on the things that are going to make me be so happy that I did this hard work and caught myself every time I said something that was negative about the possibility of miracles and switched it up and found something positive to say instead. I mean, it really is that kind of work. You have to go, oh, wait a minute. Like I always used to say, it's always something. What's next? I was literally inviting the universe to give me the what's next with those words. And I always expected the what's next to be bad. So somehow we have to figure out how to change our thought patterns so that we would be more inclined to say, you know, that was a difficult situation. How about me? I made it through. I survived this. I even learned something from it. You know, I think the next time I'd be open to something really cool and good happening to me. And I'll learn from that too, universe. But I'm not asking for that awful what next. I'm ready for the, oh my God, I never believed I could be feeling this good. What next? I just don't want you to think you're alone in this because I've gone through all this too. It's not easy. It's just really not easy. But life isn't supposed to be easy. And we're all up to the task as long as we believe we are. No one has to stay trapped in misery. But they have to play their part, which is to catch the negative thoughts and turn them around to something positive and believe that they are worthy of the abundance, which is their birthright and the birthright of everyone. We're creating our own reality. And here's where you get to choose. Do you want to continue to say, it'll never happen and I'm not ever going to believe again? It's certainly your right to do that. But it's also a chance to say, you know, that other crap that I've been putting out into the universe with my vibration hasn't been bringing me a whole lot of good stuff. I think maybe I'll try a different way of sending out vibrations. And, you know, maybe I will believe that better things can come my way. And I'm going to back it up every time with something positive and quit thinking that other shoe is going to drop. Or quit looking, waiting for the universe to drop more shit on the pile that you're underneath. I don't know if that helped. I just wanted to do something because I do get this. You take care of yourself. I'm sending lots of love. I know it's hard, but I also know you can do it. If you decide you're willing to invest in creating a different reality for yourself, you are totally capable of doing it. You just have to believe. If we don't believe, we're never going to get the miracles. And it's a choice.